Here's the plan. We're going full Erik. 15 hatch, 15 overlord, 15 spawning pool. Into a queen drop that is designed to kill and well, not kill. To drop creep and deny the opponent's third base. It'd be very impressive if a queen drop could kill a command center. But the meta hasn't advanced that far yet. I've done this in about 3 games so far, and I think all 3 of them have been wins. I don't actually know if it's a good strategy or if it's because the opponents are like, what in the world is going on in this game? But it seems to be surprisingly effective. I think I actually may have lost once because I messed up, but that's okay, we don't count that one. So maybe I've done it 4 times. Anyways. Pretty self-explanatory build. You go for, you skip Zergling speed, you go for a 3-minute and 10-second Roach Warren, and you just, yeah, drop a bunch of queens on your opponent's side of the map. Just a normal, standard Zerg versus Terran build. Okay, the 19th drone, you rally towards the gas, which should start at about 20. We're gonna put 3 drones into that as soon as we can. And that'll be it. So no, you know, gas micro or anything like that. Gonna make 1 group of Zerglings in the natural. So this is the Erik part of the opener, right? So this is the opener that a lot of people have been playing. The main advantage of this against Terran is that I actually should have made an Overlord. One of these 2 larvae should have been an Overlord. That's my bad. That actually delays this strategy. Anyways, I'll try and salvage it. The advantage of opening like this is that now my queens should pop by the time that his Reaper gets to my side of the map. Which is pretty nuts. Okay, actually it's fine. So I don't know where my opponent's Reaper is. I haven't seen it yet. Maybe he's not scouting, which would be kind of crazy. But normally, the timing of the queen's is about 10-12 seconds sooner. Okay, he went double marine right away. He really hates the unbuildable plates. So if he's got no scouting at all, I wonder how this is gonna work out. There are more and more people playing this. So maybe it will work out. But I don't really know. Okay. So we go Lair. Lair. I actually think you go Roach Warren before the Lair. I think that's what Erik does, but anyways. We'll keep droning. We take gases in the natural. So the main base is done right now. We take gases in the natural as soon as we have the mineral line saturated. I need Overlord speed. So you take that in the base. And then we take about a 4-minute third. So I actually sent that drone a little too early. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it right now. And then we'll take the gases in the natural. I am fairly sure Erik takes the gases in the natural first. Before this, but that's okay. Now we make a round of roaches. So I think one of the reasons why the build is good though is because Terrans sort of scout it and they see a quick Lair, they see a Roach Warren, they usually spot one of the 2 and they're like, what in the world, I gotta defend. This guy is not scouting anything. Which I guess works out really well for him. Anyways, we're gonna load these 3 ladies into the plane. And we're gonna send it straight over here. Lats, what are you doing? There's something comical about countering this sort of stuff. Oh snap, okay, okay. I gotta send my queens around. He's going for a push with marines as well. Okay, I'm making a lot more roaches here. Normally you make about 5 or 6. But I'm a little scared. Okay. We drop some creep over here. And we do the same thing at the other potential third of his. Droning up the third base right now. I gotta go double. Oh, snap. Okay. My execution is the main limitation here, though. Because I could technically do a lot more. Okay. So he doesn't have a third base take, and we know that much. Okay, you guys go back home. I think now what I need to do is just defend whatever counterattack is going to be coming across the map from him. So this is by no means the cleanest execution ever, but... My little surprise. Okay. In a lot of normal games, they will not be having... a scan available. So most Terran players at a higher level will time their third base in such a way that they will drop a mule before they take off with the new command center. So they don't actually have a lot of energy. I think I could have started up my upgrades a bit sooner too. I think that would have worked out really well for me. Should I be bringing more of my queens? Ah, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna... I want to go for an all-in, I guess. I also will need an overseer. We're gonna try and turn this into an all-in now. I don't know if it's a great plan. Oh, I don't really need that many drop alerts. Okay, you guys go into the main base. Okay, well maybe not. If he's pushing me right now. Okay. I could have loaded it up with Banelings, man. Justice drains from above, something like that. Okay. Don't think that was ideal. I should have actually definitely had Burrow here as well. Counter them! I think I countered them. So this was by no means a clean execution, but it works surprisingly well, no? Like, honestly, my main limitation here is APM. Yeah, I played 300 actions per minute. I'm not comfortable playing this at all. If I could push this to like... I don't know. If I could push myself to be like 20% faster or something, that would be an insane improvement here. It's so funny how you deny the opponent's third bases, though. Yeah, the strat... So, my opponent went for a delay third in this game, so it didn't really work out as brilliantly. But the idea is basically that you get creep on their opponent's... or on the opponent's third base locations before they get there. And usually, Terran's early game is really tight, right? They'll be dropping mules as efficiently as possible, so by the time that you actually fly your command center on over there, you maybe have like 20 energy on one of your command centers, but you have to wait until it's done, and by then the creep is going to be everywhere. You don't have to stay on Roach Tech. No, there's a game that Cyril played against Clem, where he transitioned quickly into Roach drops, Queen drops into Lurkers. I'm once again gotta go for the same build, because of course. I gotta practice it, guys. Somebody was asking why is it called the Erik build? There's a Brazilian Zerg player called Erik. He's been competing for quite a long time. But, I mean, I had seen his name, but not really any of his games. And then recently, he started winning games and series against guys like Dark, guys like Gumiho. And I think a bunch of people started looking at the replays and they were like, oh my god, this guy. We're out here playing the 2023 meta, but he's at least a year ahead. Which is kind of funny. And then I think Pig made a video about it and got Cyril to comment on the build. And Cyril said, it's pretty good. That's, you know, I think what he said anyways. And then Cyril started playing it in tournaments. So I think that's kind of how it gained traction. A true pioneer. Yeah. Cyril has been playing a variation of it though. Yeah. So in Zerg versus Protoss, going for a 15 supply hatch, only on the shortest rush distance maps, can get the hatchery blocked. But on an average map, yeah, you're good. I'm not gonna make any links this time around. So that's, I guess you slow down your own economy early on. Oh, okay. Well, turns out I don't need anything over here either. You slow down your own economy early on by, you know, canceling extractors, which cost like 6 minerals each. So you cancel one twice. But in the end, you do end up with 2 more larvae that you don't have to spend on Zerglings. So I once again am I'm late right here on that Overlord. That's my bad. Your third base is also late. Creep spread is also late. Everything's a bit different. The timings are all out of whack. This is another Terran though who's not scouting me at all. It was straight reactor. So yeah, it's a little hard to say. I actually just hit a big supply block. This is unnecessary. Talking a bit too much probably. Okay, that's silly. Yeah, I should have been able to make these extra drones that I just made a little bit sooner. Okay. But it's a pretty smooth build though. I think especially if you go for the Roach follow-up, it's pretty easy. I think you can make it more difficult by going for like a lurker follow-up or a Ling Bane follow-up. I don't think you want to necessarily do that, but... Okay. He sees Overlord speed right now. What do you assume at this point? Okay, he does end up killing it. But that's a funny one too. I don't really consider that yet. Okay, so am I okay right now to go for a drop over there? Because I am a little afraid. Yeah, so I think I want to escort my queens, but I'm also a little scared right now of those units that are on my side of the map. Okay, he's in the main base. Okay. Okay, he's going for a Hellion drive-by right now. He saw some of the creep in the middle of the map though. Whoa! Okay, that I did not expect. Okay, I have to continue droning again now. Okay, this is not the cleanest execution I could have done, chat. These games are stupid, man. Holy crap. So, was that one Battlecruiser that he jumped back, or was that a second Battlecruiser? Anyways, I'm making a bunch of Corruptors right now. I can spread it over here. Yeah. There's a minimum fire range. Actually, if I knew that this was just a single Battlecruiser, I could have made a round of Mutas. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and send a queen hit squad over there towards the base in the north. Try and deny that. Okay. I want to scout the main base. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive right here with the queen. So he's still making battlecruisers. Okay, that's all we really need to know. Main problem for me right now, though, is the fact that I just don't... No! You bastards! I don't have enough production here. This guy hates queens, man. I still have the creep tumor, though. This is very strange. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable, though, spreading the creep around the map like this. I'm gonna need a whole load of corruptors in order to counter it. I just don't see that happening here. Because he's gonna basically kill half my corruptors as soon as the, you know, Yamato cannons go off. I'm gonna need an overwhelming amount of corruptors, but then not to a point where I can't actually counter his, you know, ground army. So basically I need to swarm. I'm very concerned for the Battlecruiser problem. Do you think he took this base? He did have a command center done. Ah, yeah, he did. Oh my god. Okay, this guy is just going full turtle. I think that's the plan. It might be one of those games where he doesn't actually plan of, or he doesn't actually plan on attacking me. If that's the case, I should really try and get my drone count up ASAP. Yeah, he's making missile turrets so I can't jump him. So, like, Terrans have recently figured out that their ultimate late-game army is kind of like the old Skytle's army, you know? Where, like, it feels very difficult to counter for Zerg. So they're basically sitting there doing as little as possible until they're maxed out. This has become pretty common. So it's really tricky for Zerg to actually play against it. I've played a bunch of games, and just like Skytles back in the day, it goes horrible. So I think that may be the plan. I can try and keep him contained on his bases right now. But like, you kind of need to be able to micro Infestors and Vipers at the same time in order to counter it. And it turns out I can't. But we can try and maybe just throw a lot of stuff at him. Problem is, now I've been kind of late on my droning, because I thought he was going to send Battlecruisers my way a little bit before, you know. Okay, well, he's already got so many. I think I'm super dead, guys. I'm now playing against this from behind, and I think every time I've played against this, I am playing against it from an advantage. They can add in ghosts, and then usually they add in, what are they called? Ravens as well. And it turns out it's a pretty banger unit comp. So I will add on Vipers, and I'll try and maybe mix in a few Infestors if I can, but that's so difficult to control properly. Luckily Protoss has Archons though, and Terran doesn't. I think I probably need lurkers against something like this as well, to be honest, so I can actually try and deal with these units of his from a distance. I'm not exactly sure though. Okay. Going a couple Vipers here. And I'll just take as many bases as I possibly can. These units have been quite nice. But yeah, he can definitely make a death ball off of this. I need parasitic bomb here. Oh, there he comes. It's really difficult to contain him now though, because how in the world am I going to contain him on the basis that he's got here? I don't actually think he's going to fight yet. Fairly sure he's not. One scary thing right now, though, is that I have all my supply caught up in flying units, and he does too. But his can shoot down and mine can't. So I could literally die to like 5 units here. That is so many battlecruisers, guys. I think I have to fly into him. For the anti-armor missile, I mean, but... I'm not sure if this is the correct move, guys. Am I winning? No, everything's dead. Okay. It looked good for a second, though. Yeah, so I think that was basically the best case scenario right there. What do you do? I don't know, guys. What did he do? He rapid fired Yamatos. He's gonna be able to repair that as well, right? Oh, I don't have link speed. That's kind of funny. So now he's got another base. I think that's a problem. These are very dynamic games though, guys. He's been on my side of the map with a medevac drop and that's it. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable playstyle. I'll try and take this base before he can get it. Hey, what's going on? So close, you almost killed him.
So close. White almost killed him. Just by an inch. This inch, pinching _ hand.
What? I'm not zoomer enough to understand this, but thank you very much, Figaro. I think this probably comes down to the amount of resources mined. But I think I've already traded too cost inefficiently to play this out. So I don't see how I'm ever gonna do anything here. Okay, I guess we back off now. Fun ability. I've remaxed again on more corruptors. And now I just gotta back off, I guess, for a while. So maybe I have to come in from multiple angles like this. He's now got a bunch of SCVs and whatnot as well in the mix though. So I don't know, guys. I'm open to suggestions. If you guys have anything you think I should do, let me know. But I'm not sure. Bait him into the spore crawlers, Lowko? Yeah, but if I bait him, he gets around the Yamatos off. Yamatos doesn't matter where I go. They will fly across the map. So like if he gets a round of Yamatos off, I die. Like he's pretty slow. So that may be my saving grace. Okay, he's done. That was really well done by him. Again, no counterplay opportunity for me, but maybe I should have infestors. That would, I guess, be my counterplay opportunity. Yeah, fungal growth would be good, actually. I did get neural parasite researched already as well, so maybe I should get a couple of fungals. Yeah, maybe I need infestors. That's actually a very good point. This is a relatively new style though, so I don't really know what the best approach is, but that sucks. No. If you're suggesting Hydralisks, I gotta stop you right there, man. That's like trying to counter a fucking lion with a zebra. I don't think you wanna. No. Hydras are really bad in this scenario. Okay, I guess I'll take the bases in the bottom left now. I'm hanging out over here. I can maybe start making my own Terran units. Okay, now he can't escape. At least not while the fungal's active. Yeah, actually, you know what? That worked quite well. I could have made my own command center. That was the next plan, but maybe I probably shouldn't be doing that. Problem here is my gas situation is running out. I guess I'll start up queens or something, but don't know if that's that great. So I've had those bases for ages. How even is this match? I'm fairly sure I am going to lose this in the long run, but unless I can get a sick neural parasite, it's gonna just be really difficult. Oh, I can't. You have to be off creep. I was thinking maybe making my own Battlecruisers, you know? A little bailing push? Doctor, I am out of gas.
Lows.
I can't do a little bailing push. I don't have the money. Thank you, Yaren, for the support. I can do a spine crawler push. That's what I can do. A little bane push, dude. Just a little tiny little bailing push. I will try and get my upgrades going, I guess, because... Ah, what a treat. Okay. Okay. Never mind, he got a get out of jail for free card. I need so many tricks, man. Look at me tricking him. This is like recall, but then for individual units. Fungal stops recall? Yeah, I had him fungal. But it only lasts a couple seconds, and by the time it ran off, you know, my infestors were dead. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure what you're supposed to really do against this sort of thing. I think you're probably supposed to do a combination of fungal and parasitic bomb. But again, I only have 2 hands, you know? Actually, that's what I should have done, yeah. I should have recalled his units into the army again. That's what I should have done. Yeah, exactly. Neural parasite and then jump them into a spore crawler farm or something. Yeah, this is fair. Fair game. He can just scan me as much as he likes. Doesn't matter. Just play like Serral, guys. Oh, actually, I had a bunch of... Dude, I am actually not far off from beating this, I think. I am not doing a very good job in this game, but that's because I'm also kind of experimenting. It sucks that I have to jump through this many hoops in order to beat one unit, but... I don't think Brute Lords are very good here, because they're gonna get Yamato'd. I'm gonna need Brute Lords to eventually maybe win the game. I think Lurkers would be easier if I want to do an harassment squad. That's why I made a round of Hydras here, but maybe I made a couple too many, I don't know. Yeah, I should have probably been sending units over here a little bit longer already. Those gases are out. Oh. I mined that base that he's mining in the top right now for a long time. Sick play from my opponent. Rapid firing a couple scans over here. Oh, it's time to go, boys! I'm rapid firing my heals with a lot of energy. Think we did it, chat. Maybe though, I don't know. Maybe he's still got a lot of money. There's a chance that he still has a lot of money. Let's say it like that. I don't know. No, I can't do a link flood. Link flood is not a good idea here because he has got a lot of planetary fortresses. I can maybe make a small round of Zerglings that I'll just send through the middle. Ah. Infestors were a much better idea than parasitic bombs. He got impatient, to be honest here. I don't think he needed to jump there. Rapid fire queens was actually sick though. The queens did so much work in that final engagement, right? Maybe the hot pockets were ready? Jimmy, hot pockets! Mom playing Battlecruisers! No, Jimmy, hot pockets! And then he jumped into Battlecruisers. Could be. Could be. This was scary though. I'm not gonna lie. This did scare me a little bit because he seemed really confident. Okay. This is the epitome of, you know, confidence in a StarCraft game right here. I believe you can walk into pretty much any room as long as you act like you belong. And this guy right here is acting like he belongs, okay? I would let him in. He looks like he's got a badge. My God. Look at that. That's insane. What is his hotkeys? He's got one hotkey with Battlecruisers on it. I actually don't know if I was necessarily winning this though. So okay, I did kill all of his stuff here, obviously, right? The queens honestly did a lot of work. This was actually a really neat game. I thought I was super dead, but I figured, you know what, may as well experiment. Yeah, these units are expensive, right? I don't think you want to fight the way he did it, though. Thanks for the YouTube thumbnail, glittering ass. That was fantastic, but I don't think that's how you want to take that engagement. Yeah, he decides to leave. I actually do think I've got this one in the bag. So I made a Greater Spire. Mostly because I was scared. Like, at some point, even if you win the fight, right? Say you've won the fight, you've spent your final gas. You still need to clear out all of these structures. So I made a Greater Spire just on the very small off chance that I win the battle, but I lose the war because it's forced into a draw. Because if you can't kill, you know, if you have a bunch of Zerglings or, you know, a few Queens, you're not going to be able to kill all the planetaries. Maybe with Queens, you could technically pull it off. Anyways. Yeah, there were a couple of tanks, but a lot of planetaries. What's fun about this game, though, is that it started off with the Erik build, right? A pretty poor execution of it, too. So what should I do differently next time? That's the main question I gotta ask myself here. What should I do differently next time? He suddenly showed up with a Battlecruiser in my natural, and I did not think he was gonna go for a BC. Why? Because I saw a medevac. So he went for a single medevac drop, which was a bit weird. Was like, okay, maybe this is like an Overlord hunting squad. So it was a single medevac into a Battlecruiser. I don't think this is something we see very often. Yeah, maybe this man's been watching Nathanias' stream or something. That could definitely be. Yeah, using the caustic spray ability of Corruptors can be quite good against buildings. That's definitely true. The main problem you run into, though, is the fact that later on there's about a gajillion missile turrets. He's dropping all of his gas on, you know, Battlecruisers. And the missile turrets only cost minerals. So with mules and the amount of bases he had, you essentially have infinite amounts of minerals there. So he just made as many as he could. Honestly, I could have made more spore crawlers too, though. Like, at the end, I did have, like, what, 5,000 minerals and no gas? I think that's probably what you want to do when you get to the point where the bases are starting to run low. You just, I don't know, keep maybe 40 drones or so and turn the rest of them into spore crawlers. This was very funny. I actually enjoyed playing this game quite a bit. Next time, I think I'm going to transition towards Infestors rather than Vipers. Yeah. I think that's a much better move. Neural Parasite is good. But I really think Fungal Growth is the real killer. Just preventing them from being able to use Tactical Jump there was really good. Also, I forgot about that. I would have definitely built a command center if I could have built it on Creep. It would be difficult, because I think you need to neural the SCV like 5 times. Because obviously the neural wears off. So you gotta re-neural it in order to continue the construction. But it's technically possible to end the game with a Battlecruiser army of my own. We could have started this as a Zerg versus Terran, but ended it as a Terran versus Terran. I mean, imagine my army, but then with 2 Ravens mixed in. Okay, so at this point I thought I was pretty dead, but he made some... Oh my god. Yeah, no, I felt like he was playing pretty slow. Oh no, was he below... No. Was he below 100 APM the entire game long? No, okay, he did speed up. He did speed up eventually. I was a little concerned there that, you know, he was hanging out. Anyways, I was a bit indecisive. I spent a lot of resources on things that didn't really serve me very well. I think if I focus a little bit better... It was a cool moment, though. I think if I focus my attention a little bit better, life's gonna be great. So his APM here is gonna be insane, by the way. Because he's just rapid firing everything. Oh, okay. Maybe his APM was so high that it didn't even register. Yeah, so this is where the non-micro of this army kind of bites you in the butt as well, right? It's like, yes, it's nice that you don't have to micro it, but you also can't really squeeze any more juice out of it than, you know, this is it. My rapid fire transfusions right there make me look really fast, though.